You were being picked up a little better this time.
Well, we are. We are being picked up better.
Flat sounds better than no sound.
Flat is better. I don't have to yell. Well, hello. We had a little trouble. We'll talk about that here in a minute. I'm Pastor Johnny. Wait a minute. Who starts this thing?
So I think I do, but
Take it away.
Okay. Hey, I'm Jake Schriner.
And I'm Pastor Johnny Leckie. Okay, there a pause for it this time because I usually catch myself in this. I'm Pastor Johnny Leckie, and it's like a weird because I didn't think about it.
Right.
All right, and this is the Compass Conversation podcast. We will follow you, King Jesus. Take two. All right.
Monday night.
And here we come, rolling back in. This, you know what? This is par for the course, Jay.
It truly is.
Because Monday, today, the week, our little conversation even before we begin, it's been a rough one. But hey, you know what?
There we are.
Speaking of rough, here's our beautiful little Rode mic. We love it. It works so great. Sometimes we put the dead cat fuzzy thing on it when we're outside. This is a little thing here. This is the battery that died.
Confound it! The batteries are dead!
So the sound is not going to be as great, but I'm going to try and fix it in the mix a little bit. But we figured, just like with the coffee that we're drinking, it isn't great. I didn't get the mix quite right.
It'll do the job, though.
But it's doing the job.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, those are our first props. There they are. It's the mic that has died because of the battery, and I can't find another 9 volts, so we're just rocking on. All right, there you go. Jake, once again, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay. Work has, as I mentioned earlier, I'll condense this a little bit. So yeah, work is a bit of a bear. It's not something I'm used to as far as just the different types of contracts and works we're getting into. There's a lot more government stuff, which means traceability. We have to be able to track absolutely everything, and that presents some issues. We had some material show up from a month ago that all of a sudden we tracked down the paperwork and the material. It's called an MTR, a material test report.
Okay.
That was misrepresented by the mill, and that immediately puts us a halt on production because we have to get the proper material in that has a correct documentation with it.
Yeah.
And so that was so I had to. It was a bit of me jumping the gun on ordering the stuff. Which,
Wait.
already.
Trick or treat. Who's there? Come in. We're starting our... it's cookie break from the beginning. You know that?
Oh, careful.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look,
Johnny, that one's for you. I made it for you.
What is that? Which one's
We
mine?
did, that's the guy.
That guy's yours.
But the other
This is
one's...
beautiful.
Thank you very much.
And the snowman is for Jake.
Thank you.
It's from Harper.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you so
beautiful.
And the other ones are Toll House.
You wave at the camera.
Rock on. There they are. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's funny, you're looking at the wrong thing. That's the thing that's got you. It's the camera. There it is. Okay.
Goodbye.
Well, thank you for starting our podcast.
Thank you.
With cookies this
Does
time.
that mean you guys are going to go till 7:30?
No.
Oh, okay.
Could you close that door?
Thanks. Will be a
Good one.
Well, here's what I'm going to do now. Prop number 2 that Jake was not a big fan of. You have to kind of be in the back there. All right, so look at us here in the podcast, right? You tell me if you like this or you don't like this. All right, does that help? Does that help our faces?
make us look better.
Answer in the comments below. I'm going to turn it off.
Well, that's subjective, I suppose.
I'm not sure anything can make me look better, but you know what? Jake, we've had a rough week, man.
Yeah,
We're going to start with cookies.
we're gonna have some cookies.
So let's do it. All right, before we talk about anything else, my week? It's a tough Monday, crazy Monday, yada yada. Tired, crazy times. We'll talk about other stuff in a moment. Okay, we're going to start with the Toll House, I see.
Yep,
And here are a couple.
worth it. Oh,
Does not make the others not as grand, but
so good.
A warm cookie, dude.
So good.
A reminder of God's blessing. People who care.
That's nice.
Mm.
It's a good cookie. And she had the snowman was mine, right?
Amateurs from Harper.
All right.
And this little guy, I don't know what it is. These are just sort of those
Snowman?
basic. Maybe he's a dunker. I don't know.
I don't know.
Looks kind of like a
I'm
crunchy.
curious what these eyes are made out of.
Oh, that's a tough
Could be
cookie.
cracking a tooth on one of these.
So these are like out of a package.
Yeah.
Where they were already cooked, so probably pretty crunchy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna dip this guy.
I was going to
into my
suggest maybe dipping a little bit.
coffee. A little bit. Oh yeah. Kind of hard sugar cookie, but cute. Mm.
I like that.
I hope you're enjoying the podcast.
Yeah. It's been a strange one. So
It's
far.
already
Thanks
been
for
strange.
sticking around with us. 5 minutes in, not even.
Okay. Not good.
Yeah.
So,
as I was saying,
none of the bottom of country.
what's that? Oh yeah. Oh no, I have that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
We can wait on it for a
Yeah,
minute.
we'll wait a minute.
All right, go right ahead.
No, so I jumped the gun a little bit ordering some material a month ago. Found out recently that it isn't going to work. We had Hulk production, got to get it swapped out. And of course, with that, I had to wait for the customer's engineers to get back to me on a whole bunch of different stuff.
Wow.
They take their sweet time, but all the while, it doesn't if I ask them a question, and it takes them 3 days to respond to my question, I don't then in turn get 3 more days added to my production schedule. I have to deal with their response and 3 less days. So it creates quite a bit of a scheduling conflict. Fortunately, today was actually good news. I got two kind of fires got put out on a big order that we have going. So that was nice. The work was okay, but besides that, everything else was just super boring. We had our quality guy call in. We had a ton of stuff we're trying to get out the door, but we can't get it out the door because he has to do the quality inspection on it first. And so the day was just an absolute whole bear. And the rest of the year is going to be like that too because it's like our busiest month. So we're getting through even halfway through January is going to be a nightmare.
Maybe you should go for a run after this.
Maybe I should. Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Nice cold run. Yeah. So, So and it's just I'm looking forward to a nice Christmas with the family and stuff. That'll be good.
I'm down to the. Sorry.
Oh, my dad was here this weekend though. That was
awesome.
That was a nice visit. He's driving back from Seattle.
So church conversation.
Yeah. So he joined us yesterday for church, and then we went out to dinner last night with him and then Colette's parents, and so that was a nice time. So the weekend wasn't all bad or anything. I'm just kind of in a funk.
I got you. I'm with you.
Yeah. So how you doing, Johnny?
Similar, but I had a better turn, as we were talking about on Sunday. How my afternoon was just beautiful and wonderful. Mostly because the nap I did not intend to take, but just wiped me out.
Yeah.
As we said before, I did not take a nap. A nap took me out.
Yeah.
And then got up and ended up going for a nice twilight walk while Yona was working on some stuff here. So it was a solo walk. I went up the ridge. Beautiful sky, beautiful night.
Nice.
And then we came back, and Yona and I had this wonderful meal that she prepared, and we had it by candlelight, the two of us, with music playing. It was just... So that was helpful to me. Crazy week. Today, most of our team was gone, and it was just me and Luis as the PBIS team of Arkansas Elementary School. And at the end of the day, there was this opportunity where I got to be in 4 places at the same time. Let me just say that does not happen. But I was supposed to be. It's like I was on my way to deliver these snacks to kids who take them home at the end of the day. I had to look up. I was trying to find what class they were in because I'm not the one that usually does it. Mm-hmm. And then it was time for me to pick up this other kid who had been with a specialist. I'm going, I don't know if I got. So I went out there. Well, I know what I'll do. I talked to his teacher. Hey, is it okay for the last 15 minutes of school if your choice? Do you want me to bring him in here, but I won't be with him, which is a big thing?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to just take him with me while I deliver these snacks? She goes, oh, do that. I thought that's what you say. So I went out there to find him, and he's already being kooky with the specialist and kind of running around stuff. And I'm like, dude, we don't have time for this. And so I had to deal with him kind of before he finally understood that I wasn't taking him for a test. I wasn't taking him for something else. I needed you to help me with something.
Yeah.
When I finally clicked in, he completely changed. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of felt guilty because we had like 6 that we didn't get the snacks to into the evening. But anyway, I was supposed to be with the snacks. I was supposed to be checking out kids. I was supposed to be with this other kid. And I was supposed to be doing one other thing. I forgot what it was. Oh, directing, the crosswalk on the west side.
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't get to all those. But people survived. I don't know how they did, but they made it. They made it. And then we gave those snacks to some other kids who needed it. So here goes the head. Oh, no, Mr. Bell. Okay. So, I'm okay. I'm well.
Yeah.
My week looks like this the rest of the week, too.
Oh, boy.
It's all good. At least I have a break coming up, so I'm thankful for that.
That's good.
Welcome to the Woe Is Me podcast.
Yeah. Share your sorrows in the comments below.
Hey, Christmas time, people get depressed. Hey, we're not depressed.
That's seasonal depression.
We're hanging out together. We got warm cookies.
Yeah.
We got fake trees. Hey, come on. Tell us how you're doing. How do you do around this time of year? Are you having a very busy, crazy, Christmassy holiday season? Is work out of control? We can relate. Tell us about it in the comments below. we feel you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we might as well just do the fun segment of this too.
That's a fun segment.
That's absolutely
It's fun
a
for
fun
you.
segment. I think it's so much fun.
What segment is that?
Bible trivia.
Bible trivia. Okay. We started with cookies.
Yeah.
We might as well just jump into.
Let's jump into it.
Bible
The first half of the podcast.
I have no confidence about this at all. By the way,
I think you'll be all right.
someday I'm forgetting stuff. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Give it a try.
We've been in this book every Sunday for a while now, so
Oh,
it should
come
be
on,
okay.
man.
Can you name at least 2 of the people that are credited with writing the Book of Psalms?
Oh, the Book of Psalms.
Yeah.
I can name a couple.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
David,
Yeah.
Solomon,
There
actually
you go.
one.
Yeah.
Asaph,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sons of Korah, I think.
Very good. Very good.
We'll leave it at that. No,
You
I feel confident.
You want to
Yeah.
keep going?
No, I probably could, but I just don't want to mess it up. All right.
All right.
And then there were those guys. They found some. No, that's Proverbs. Never mind. Go ahead. Stop talking, Leckie.
That's funny. But that is correct. Yes, you got 3. I was looking for 2. Actually, 4. You got 4. I was looking for 2. So
Okay, so if I miss the next 2,
it still counts.
I still count.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
I just make up my own.
While he was walking the earth, how many people did Jesus raise from the dead?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, I apologize for the cookie talk. We know about Lazarus.
Yep.
We know about the little girl, son of Jairus, we were talking about,
Yeah.
who did die,
Yeah.
even though a week ago, whatever, when you saw that story, you didn't tell that part.
Right.
It's okay. So we know those 2. Let's see who else you wrote. Well, isn't there a boy? The servant of the Roman centurion guy. I don't remember his name, but it was the son of the official.
The son of the widow.
No, not the son. The servant. His servant. You know about that one?
I know.
You know what
Roman
else?
centurion. It's not on my list.
What? No, not there's a guy. Maybe it was his servant was sick. Maybe he didn't die. That's not.
So in Luke
I'm
7,
wrong. I'm confusing him with
In Luke
But there's
7,
a girl.
Jesus stopped a funeral procession and brought a young man back to life as he was being carried out of the city. Son of the widow of Nain.
Okay. I'm
Because
confused.
Lazarus
Here's what I'm
Jairus'
messing up.
daughter. Yes.
I would have said 3, but I would have had one wrong. It's just now it's confusing. The servant of this Roman,
Of the centurion.
yeah, but he didn't die.
No, he was just very,
He was
very
just
sick.
very sick.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, at least I cleared this
And
up.
Jesus told us. Well, and then there's different accounts of that one too, right? Because either he did or didn't meet the centurion, or he just met the centurion's messenger. Either way, told the guy he hadn't found faith like that in all of Israel. So yeah. But yes, that is not one of
That's a
them.
good discussion for another day.
That is a great discussion for another day. All right, and in Luke 19, a chief tax collector is described as a short man. What was his name?
Would you say he was a wee little man?
Yes. There's a song about him.
Zacchaeus was a wee little man.
Yes.
A wee little man was.
You got it.
Hey, those were great.
There you go.
And the only reason I think they're great is because I missed kind of one and then knew the others pretty easy.
But that's okay.
Hey, I haven't memorized the Bible, but
That is
you would
okay,
think
too.
after all of these years, I would have certain names down. Like, here's a great question. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now, all right? Because I always try to remember these names, and I always forget them. All right, there were 3 guys. I'll throw this one at you. This one, I think you'll get this one. All right, they were the King Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar, it's hard to say. There were 3 who did not bow down to his idol that he had come through. We're supposed to play the trumpets. Everybody's supposed
Yes.
to bow.
Yeah.
They didn't. What were their names?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
What were their Hebrew names?
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know.
I can't remember them. I always try. I literally was looking at them this week and I was like, oh, that could be a trivia question. I'm trying to remember their names. But I can't remember them. Every time I try to remember them, I forget them. Like even right now, I'm forgetting what they were. That was after trying to remember them. But that's a great question.
That was a good one. So what are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? What language is that?
Those were their Babylonian names that were given to them in captivity.
Okay.
So even Daniel, right? Even Daniel, he was called something else as well.
Oh, all right.
But I'm drawing a blank. It's like
There you go.
no, I'm not even gonna try. Every time I'm like, yeah, I got it, and then I forget it. It's just they're kind of weird Hebrew names, but they're very cool. So maybe I'll I'll interject myself in here into the podcast, saying what they are.
There they are.
And, okay. I think it's time to shed a little light on
Let's
things.
see how the
There we go. There we go. Shed a little
Second
light on the
half of
subject. All right, we're having fun. Okay. Well, sorry I didn't get all
There we
those
go.
right, but that was
Hey,
great.
that was
great, man.
the vast majority of it, correct?
All right. Well, let's talk about other things now. Where would you like to start? So, our last podcast, what were we
It
talking
was
about?
pre-Thanksgiving was our last podcast.
And we were talking about the event. Okay.
Yep. We're
I got you. Since then, we've had guest speaker, my son here.
Yep.
We've been at the school once or twice.
Yep.
And now we're back at the school for
Back
the
at
next
school
few
for a
weeks,
couple
which
more
I'm really
weeks.
excited about.
Yeah.
I really am.
I like being there.
It's
I do.
cool. This is a reminder to people that it adds a little bit of legitimacy. It also says we're not disappearing. No, we really still do.
Yeah,
we get
we're still
together.
there,
We still
yeah.
worship together.
Yeah.
I still am looking forward to the grand day where we're sort of packing it out, and then we still have a base camp gathering at the house where it's like we're just packed in and breaking fire code. Well, and then all my neighbors are mad.
Yeah.
They're not here. Why are
They're
these
calling
cars
the
here?
HOA on you.
There's no HOA.
I know.
Yahoo! I could not be happier about it most of the time. But anyway, I think it'll just be cool. But actually, what we'll do is we'll spill over into 2 different homes. So I don't know how we'll make sure those are balanced enough with people.
Right.
But maybe it'll be 2. I just think it'll be. I think we can do it. So anyway, it's cool. But for now, and I'm really praying hard about the new year and how we're going to do that. We are going to be at the school more. That, of course, means we're paying to be there every week, but not as much there. if we do one of those services at one of the two schools that we were talking about a while back,
Yeah.
and those two schools were Sunrise Elementary and the one that Harper goes to.
Yeah,
called,
Cimarron.
Was it?
Cimarron?
Cimarron. One of those two are possibilities for a second spot for us.
That'd be cool.
And what I'm envisioning right now, and again, on podcasts, we're just kind of batting things around. It doesn't necessarily mean it's time. This is the nuts and bolts part. But the thing I've been praying about as a possibility is in the new year, our big Sunday is going to happen at one of those schools.
Yeah.
And then we do that once a month through the spring. So those people only see us there once a month. Much like in the old days when church plants would do a preview service.
Yeah.
So anyway, anybody that joins us at one of those that's new, we invite them to be a part of everything else that we're doing. And then they help us build to the next big Sunday there, or Summit Sunday, I guess.
Yeah.
It depends on how many people. But anyhow, yeah, we're at the school, dude, and we just wrapped up the series, the mid-part series.
The middle section.
The mid-section, the midriff, if you will. Of the sermon.
The midriff of
The belly of it. The belly of the Sermon on the Mount. Oh my gosh. Well, coffee's kicking in now. So anyway.
That's funny.
So, yeah. All right. So which of all those things would you like to talk about, including December, and have some stuff about December I want to mention? I think I was dominating the conversation.
I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll keep
We
talking.
are. So we have gone through Jesus' 6 illustrations after the Beatitudes within the Sermon on the Mount. Now we're in the how to give, how to pray, how to
Fast.
Yes. So those 3 important things that come with being a follower. So let me ask you: are we going to go through all of those as well? Like, is that the next mini-series coming up? Or you don't want to give away too much?
Well, there's not really too much to
Spoilers.
give away. We're doing the Sermon on the Mount. Just look at the next couple of verses. But don't tell him. Shh.
Secret.
The next verse, don't tell anyone. Well, so what we'll do is I have a couple of leading into Christmas messages. I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
Usually I do one Christmas-y kind of message. Like last year it was, about the royalty, the king, about Jesus. This time, now I'm going to tell you. So come find out. Jake.
I'll be there. You know I'll be there.
Anyway, but yeah, sort of a Christmassy thing, something I've not done before, even I don't think ever in my whole ministry I've ever preached before. So we'll see how that goes. Two weeks, and then it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
I know, that's wild.
And then we have one last week, and that one we will be here. It's the Wednesday is Christmas Eve of that week, and then so Christmas Day is Thursday.
Right.
And it just makes sense to have a nice kind of church family gathering here at the house.
That week between Christmas and New Year's is always so weird too. You know?
It's one of my favorites because I call it my dead week. It's like in college, you have that dead week before finals or whatever. For me, it's like that. I try not to schedule anything because it's my reset time, refresh time, planning, thinking, stuff. So I always look forward to that time, but it's at a weird space. But that whole next week is going to be like this. We won't be doing a podcast that week. We won't be anything. You and I might go away for a day. I don't know.
There you go.
But it's before school kicks back in. So, so that's how that's going to flow. So 3 weeks at the school. And I'd like to kind of jazz that up with each week. I really want us to get some people there, some fresh faces there. And here's the thing. I have to be careful with that because I never want anybody to think I'm trying to guilt them into bringing people, right? Because I know that everyone's invited people. It just takes people a while, right? There are people right now, I know, I can think of at least 2 or 3 families who are on the edge of visiting. They may not all visit on the same day. I got contacted by an old friend who used to be a part of Compass Church.
Okay.
He's now living in downtown Denver area. Great guy. I baptized him. Back in the day. So anyway, but he reached out to me today.
Nice.
And said, "Hey, I've been wanting to get back together. I would love to come visit church again." And da 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 da. So anyway, I hope that works out. He's just a great guy, and he's been through a lot. But just has grown so much. But this probably last time I saw him was like 2019, maybe. So maybe before that, actually. Yeah. So, anyway, he may be there this Sunday. That would be really great.
Be cool.
So it'd be fun to see him again. And nobody knows him except a very small number of people in our church right now. So it's like a fresh start kind of thing. So I hope he starts coming.
That'd be great.
And then some other people too who've been expressing interest. There's a lady who mentions to Mandy, Leona was telling me about this today, a family in our school. Mm-hmm. And the mom has been constantly over the past several weeks asking me, I don't know, what time does the church start?
It's a good sign.
The number of times I've heard people ask me, so what time does it start? Yeah. And then they don't show.
Right.
It doesn't discourage me. It would have like 20 years ago or something, but I know how this thing works. People, they're hard. God's working on them.
Time sometimes. Yeah.
It's a big deal to visit a church if you've never been to church, first of all. But secondly, if you have been to church, it's been a long time. It's just a hard thing to. It's a big deal. When you show up that first time, it's a big deal.
I know how that feels. Absolutely.
Yeah, man, you're a living testimony of that. I know. I always ask you, it was about a year of invites before you finally.
It was. Let's see. So it was. Harper was 11 months old when Kathy and Tracy started watching her.
Yes.
A year went by, and then Colette came to one big Sunday over the summer or something.
It was Church on the Green.
Church on the Green. That's right. Yeah, it was a Kathy and Tracy. So then that was just a one-off thing. Colette and Harper were there for just one Sunday. That was it. And then 8 months later is when I sat down for the first time on a big Sunday at Compass.
Yes.
With Harper, and just that the weight of everything just kind of it's on you, but it all gets lifted off at once. I was in tears. It was a big moment for me coming back into the fold, if you will. And I mean, the background behind that.
Yes, and if you haven't seen Jake's story, you need to see.
Yeah, please watch my testimony.
His testimony right here on YouTube. Here's a link, and there you go.
Because it does.
It'll be in the comments.
Even just a handful of people can make all the difference in the world to someone, and Compass is absolutely a testament to that for me. So it's.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
And also, I was going to say to you, I made note to say this. On the podcast, all right, and I want to toot your own horn and your good works and all, but man, I appreciate you so much. I'm not just saying this because, even on Sunday, right? I hate those Sundays where I get there and I have to fix something that didn't finish doing. Whether it was the YouVersion Bible app, something that didn't get finished, or it was wrong, and I have to try to fix it, and I have to disappear for a few minutes. Yeah. I hate that so much. I hate disappearing. I want to be with everybody.
Right, yeah.
Whoa. And anyway. Get out of here, devil. Just kidding. Little backpack fell over. That's what happened. And you were just like, Johnny, how can I help? What do you need me to do? Right? And then you just jumped into that roadie sense where you tune the guitar. I just appreciate it so much, I don't want to take advantage of that, or you ever think I'm just expecting you to do anything, but I do want you to know I appreciate it so much. It makes things go so much smoother. Yeah, just that attitude, that heart, amazing.
Thank you.
So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad it all worked out. Glad God got you through the doors, man.
Little help from Tracy and Kathy too.
God bless them, man. We'll see them this December.
They're supposed to be coming up for Christmas. From what I've heard, Colette's been texting Kathy. So.
Oh man! Yes, I know you watched this. Oh, you know what? There's also the elephant in the room I need to talk about. The last podcast. Wait, what?
What was the last podcast? Oh yes, that's right. You need to address your foul language. I can't even believe it. Let me tell you, folks. I would like to apologize. of our Pastor Johnny.
That's not
You know,
right,
it gets
man.
the best of all of us sometimes. And, we still love it. We still love it.
I gotta take back everything I said. All right, so here's the deal. Okay, it's already fixed. It's funny. So you said, it was my knee was killing me, right? And I said, you said, are you sure somebody didn't kick you? Or
Right,
I said,
right,
oh yeah,
yeah.
it's probably Leona in the night.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, right?
Yeah.
And as God is my witness, in my head, in my way of speaking, I did not say, what the blank are you doing?
Right.
But on the recording, as we listened to it back, I even published the thing. And Leona went, what did you just say? I went, nothing. It's the same thing I always do. What about Bob? Have you ever seen What About Bob?
Yeah.
There's this moment where he's like, right?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that, and a little bit of something else that I do. Like I had a friend who used to say elephant rhino, right? And that was his sort of
That was his expletive.
way of
Confound it!
of saying if I know, right? Heck if I know. And so it was a little bit of that all together, along with a. So I do that all the time. I say that, get out of the car, as they go. But the way I said it that night, man, it sounded like that's what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
And I listened to it, and I'm telling you this truth. Now, some of you out there might be thinking, yeah, right. But I say this with clear conscience, friends. You can ask anybody close to me if that would even be a possibility. It's not a possibility.
No, not at all.
I just don't talk like it.
No, never once have I heard.
Yeah, no,
anything like
not
that.
at all. And not at home. Ask my kids. That's what, if you really want to know, growing up to now, did your dad ever kind of let a cuss word? I just don't.
Right.
And again, it's not like me looking down on anybody, because it's not the worst thing in the world if I had actually said that. But it's just, I feel like there should be a higher standard. It's also one of my pet peeves. There are some pastors out there who, even in their sermons, will throw out a cuss word or whatever. It's sort of like some kind of cool. They think that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what they think, honestly. They're misinterpreting scripture. They'll say something along the lines of, well, Paul, he cursed, when he said it's all as dung, when the actual word in English would have been the S word. Well, two things. Number one, it was written. Number two, no, it isn't. That's incorrect, what they're saying. And, let no unwholesome talk out of your mouth. No coarse language. It's just very clear. We should try to not use it. And say, well, it's just a word. That's what I hear. Well, it's just a word. And my response to that is always, words have meaning.
Words have meaning, absolutely they do.
Like I didn't start the podcast tonight saying, welcome, Briar Patch Banana Wallpaper. because words have meaning.
Words have meaning.
If you, I know I'm kind of going off on this a little bit, but it just bugged me so much that someone might have thought that that's how I talk. And that's what I would have said. Now, the truth of the matter is, nobody has probably even thought about it or heard it since then. It's just bugged me. Yeah. So anyway, I feel like we should have a higher standard. We should try with grace, right? So there are words that are coarse. Like I sometimes, I'll say words that to other people they might, we never would have said that to the family. But then there are other words that are clearly, like if I use the word hell, I want to use it accurately.
Right.
Not like an expletive.
Right.
So
not what the blank.
yeah. What are you talking about?
No, using it in the
It's just
context of
sloppy.
talking about hell.
Yeah, it's just it's like, for example, when someone with the S word or whatever, it's that's what Paul said. Well, no, it's like, well, it's just a word. Why are you so upset? Because certain words do have an associated vibe about them. And let's just say you're trying to sound tough. Would you say, what about that poo-poo? You wouldn't say poo-poo. Why wouldn't you say poo-poo? Because that's a silly sounding
Right,
word.
it's a silly word, yeah, no,
it's just a word. It has meaning.
It doesn't have a bite to it, right?
Anyway, words, talk to any author, talk to anybody in marketing, talk to anywhere. The words we use are important. I'm done with that now.
Well, to add on to that,
Okay.
we're going to make this a message about language. Here it is. Well, if we look, what did Peter do on the third time he denied Jesus to make his point? he cursed.
Oh yeah.
So
Sure
he
did.
because he wanted, like, he used that as a way to try and distance himself, to try
Yeah.
and protect himself, and
Yes.
he cursed it.
I'm not a follower of Jesus.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
And so that
That's
was
true.
his. So no, yeah, the language has meaning, even stuff like that.
Yes.
Peter used it in a sense to deny Christ.
Yeah,
And-
that's a good point.
Right.
And interestingly enough, Scripture, telling that story, didn't use the word, whatever it was.
Yeah, no, it says Peter cursed.
It said he cursed. Well, anyway, and again, you know, it didn't say curse like I curse you. It's
Right,
more like
right.
he
Curse-
used some
he
kind
used
of
a curse word,
Yeah,
as
something.
we describe it. Yeah.
Anyway, I had to get that out before I forgot about it. It bugged me. I went into YouTube's feature because it was already published. I was like, oh man, I gotta republish. I gotta re-render the whole video. But there's a little feature in there where you can clip something out. And
Oh,
so
okay,
there's a
that's nice.
slight clip. It's hard to notice. If you're not watching it, you might not even notice it. But I just took it out because I just didn't want anybody confused.
Yeah.
I think that's what I said.
Right. I think that's fair.
And like I say, but I'm talking about it now, so I'm not just like hiding. So I just thought, man, that came across. And but here's the thing: it's a very good reminder to me. Man, I just have to be careful in how I speak, even in those kind of calm,
Right.
silly moments. I'm not cursing. I mean, seriously, you are free to interview my wife.
Yeah.
She will tell you the truth, and she's not under duress. If you tell her anything different,
looking.
no, he never does. Again, there's no big judgment on everybody. You know, people, you know, language, however you've spoken for years, it's one of those things you got to work on.
I struggle with it.
Yeah, so many people do. And again, it's not the end of the world. But I don't know. I think we should strive for better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's a lazy thing, and you know, the tongue is a fire. There's so much about speaking. So maybe that'll be a series eventually. But it's so much more than just using a curse word.
Right.
It's how you speak. So anyway, Jesus said, "From the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks."
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So there you go.
That's not what goes into a person that defiles him. It's what comes
It's
out.
coming out, man.
Be
So,
perfect as your Father is perfect.
Sure.
You know?
I'm just not that. I'm not the cussing preacher. So anyway, and again, I'm not mad at you or looking down on you. I know it's a struggle for many, and some people don't think there's anything wrong. I do think there is something.
Right.
Because words have meaning. But anyway, it's different thing. I don't know how we got off on that, except I had to mention it before.
Yeah.
Are we going way too long now?
It's like one of those
What are we done?
public apologies that politicians have to do.
I apologize, but I didn't really do anything. I'm sorry you thought that.
I'm sorry you perceived things in such a way.
Well, I was going to say, this is not even an apology. It's an explanation.
Right, exactly. Yeah. No, it's just
Yeah, I'm not apologizing.
No.
Except for the fact that I'm just sorry it kind of happened and sounded that way.
Right.
But I don't really know how I could have fixed it unless I knew I was
honest
about to.
mistakes are honest mistakes. But yeah, absolutely.
But anyway. The L is there, right?
I think it's fair to be addressed, but yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go. We'll let that go with that. Now, I don't know how much time we have left because of that, but
A few more
I hate to
minutes.
leave on that. But well, let's just jump back real fast then. You're about to say?
Oh, I was going to ask you, well, wait, I feel like I usually ask you this anyway, but was there something from yesterday that you wanted to maybe clarify or shed more light on in the message? Maybe a point you didn't get to?
That point when I was cussing in the middle. No.
Go back and watch the sermon from yesterday.
It was great. All I would say about that is that I wish I had truthfully, more time to talk about giving and what happens when you give through Compass Church. And I feel like I had to just sort of tag that in and talk quickly through it. I got a little bogged down in the shofar trumpet thing. Something I've talked about before, but I think I got kind of bogged down in that. And anytime I talk about giving in any way, and again, this wasn't just a give to Compass Church message.
Right.
It was Jesus talking about when we give and learning to give. And there's so much about it. It's become such a thing that people use as an excuse not to even go to church.
Right.
Jesus talking about doing your acts of righteousness, and he talks about giving. And yet some people think they're being righteous because they're not going to give to those swindling preachers, right? So it's a weird thing. You talk yourself out of giving for that reason. And here's the deal: we don't twist arms. I don't. You know, you can count on one hand, maybe, or even less than one hand. The number of times I've actually focused on talking about giving on any level. And again, honestly, I feel kind of bad about that because it's an important part of discipleship. So anyway, I guess I couldn't have kept going because it was already, we were at time and people were starting to drag a little. But I may have to revisit that again sooner, but not in the way that most people think.
Right.
Leon and I, there's so many great stories I could tell. I don't know if you even told any of those. One was what you were planning to tell, but the first time I ever really gave. Have I told you that?
Yeah, you have. Yep.
Okay, God just works and does stuff. I was going to talk about that within the context of him saying, "Your Father who sees in secret." Most of us forget. If you're a follower of Jesus, you're not going to say, "No, God doesn't know what I'm doing."
Right. Yeah.
You would say that out loud, but it is a reminder that when we give and when we have a heart that is generous, we're becoming more and more like Christ. And we're letting go of the things that we trust in so much. And most people, honestly, there's no coincidence in the fact that Jesus said you can't serve both God and money.
Right.
It seems like an odd thing to throw in there. You love one, you hate the other. The idea isn't like you hate money.
Right.
But it becomes your God. And I can see that happening in wealthy people, and that's addressed very well in the book of James, and also in poor people.
Very much so.
Because
Very much so.
everything is about money. The money you don't have.
Right.
The money they have that you don't have. The fact that, everything's so hard because I don't have the money.
Right.
And the truth is, the poor will be with us always, and God.
Yes.
I've been noticing verse after verse after verse recently of a reminder. Even the church in Jerusalem, when they were talking to the new believers who were Gentiles, one of the things they reminded them: don't eat food that's got blood still in it. But the other thing was, remember the poor.
Right.
Remember the poor. And so whatever you think about why people are poor, doesn't matter. We always need to have the heart of God that cares for the poor, right?
Absolutely.
As a person who has been poor, I appreciate the people who poured into my life along the way. I remember one time Leon and I struggled. Okay, we got to get out of this really fast. But you asked.
I did.
It was a time, this is the only time in my marriage with Leona where things were so tight, literally things being cut off, right? I've told some of those stories back in the day. Electricity, maybe, where I had to figure out some way that there was just so much stress and water would be cut off or something else would be cut off. And it's like, this is getting ridiculous. And so it was the one time where I'm like, and we did not give. And things just seemed to get even harder. And I was convicted about this because I'm a pastor, I preached about it. I said, this is dumb. I'm in sin. This is not right. I know it's not right because all of these things are not beyond the scope of God's,
Right.
Him being able to see and fix and care for. He cares about us. And so I held my shift. I had to come to, truly to Jesus and apologize to God. I'm sorry. And what I did was I said, okay, I'm in a bad financial state because of decisions I'm making. And if I'm going to owe somebody, I'd rather owe the electric company than feel like I didn't give to God first from whatever little He gave me.
Right.
So that little switcheroo in thinking, this is not, by the way, name it and claim it. You give 100 and God will give you 1,000. I'm not saying that at all. But there is something that is unlocked when we let go of the control.
Yeah.
And we say, God, okay, first, all right, let's get everything in order now. First rock, I'm going to give to you.
Yep.
Now I'm going to stop maybe buying this other stuff that's keeping me from paying these important bills. And I'm going to reorder all it. And everything sounds like a preacher story, but I'm not kidding. My income opportunity, everything went up. And since that day, and literally that was 20 years ago, we've had nothing but blessing, right? And it's not from my big salary from Compass Church. It's just God. He just begins to bless when we trust Him with what He gives us, and we put Him first. Now, in marriages, you got to both be together on this thing, and so you got to work that kind of thing out. So. But with Leona, bless her heart, God love her. I am so thankful for her. She has always been, yes, give it. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be, and some of these have gotten really big checks, but that just means God's been blessing us more.
Yep.
And for Leona and I won't even go into all that. So I don't want to toot my horn on that thing. But giving has never been a problem from that point forward. It's like, oh, okay, great, yeah, pay it.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right.
And do it joyfully. Because we know God's going to provide what we need. He just always does. So, yeah. I wish I had the opportunity and to tell more stories about that blessing. But I also didn't want to wander from the text too much, right? Because he's talking about when you give to the poor. So there you go. Right. Woo! Now I talk too much. It's always the coffee. The coffee is kicked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny. So this is supposed to be a short one.
This was going to be a short one.
Some good lighting for our final verse.
But the light has come on. December's going to be great. The rest of this month's going to be great. I just want to say that one more time. You need to join us at Compass Church. It's going to be awesome the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very good.
We got a verse. What is it?
Well, we got a verse here, John 3:16. We always quote, so for God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that whosoever believes in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Yes. And I said that on Sunday. God so loved the world that He gave.
He gave.
He's a
That's
giver.
right.
He's
The
giver.
ultimate gift. Yes.
Awesome. Thanks, Jake. Well, hey, let me just tell you real fast. Thanks for staying with us this long. I know there are old friends who watch and then others who just kind of catch us from time to time. Trying to keep it real here. We're just floating through this life as well, trying to follow God best we can. We would love for you to be our guest this Sunday. We meet somewhere in the world every single week. The next couple of weeks, we're going to be at Arkansas Elementary School here in Aurora, Colorado. And you can always discover more at compassdenver.com. All right, Jake. Time for final words.
This has been great because He is great.
Grace to you and peace. That's all we have for tonight, and we are out.
Bye.
No more cussing, Jake.
No more cussing. Hold on. Let me pause this camera.